All right, time for round three where we try to get another win. God, I think I keep this. I mean, I have on the draw, I have four things I know I can cast. It's a little awkward, but man, Falchion and Herald is great. We got a blast. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna keep this and see what happens. This might just be really stupid because I flooded the last game and maybe I'm slightly tilted, but whatever. I'm gonna seek power this turn, and next turn I can do Sabotage and Raptor. Just makes more sense that way, I think. There's no real rush in sabotaging on turn one, unless he has like Paladin Oathbook to punish us right here. But let's see here. Hopefully, wow, save for turn and Vanquish. We're gonna take Vanquish because this something's gonna get 4 power when it has a Falchion on it, and I don't want him to kill it. I'm gonna make him silence it or something. Sadly, we weren't on the play, so we could Alk Blast his Awakened Student, but sometimes the gods conspire against you. That's fine. Alright. So, the let's see. We saw a save return. He might have that stupid wasp that can kill things. If he does, I can Alk Blast it if I want to, or I can Eastwind Herald. Just be like, whatever you got me. Might also, wow, does he really have a Desert Marshal? Silence and killed it. So what we know he has a safe return, so I suppose that pause was just for safe return. Just continue to assume that. So now we gotta ask ourselves, what do we want to put this Falchion on? It's least likely to get punished by it. The answer is I'm not putting it on anything this turn because he's leaving up 4 power, and I just don't know what it could be. Alright, he just doesn't have anything. Alright, well we're just gonna keep playing flyers until he has an answer for them. He can hit us for 5 all he wants. Second he taps out for something, I'm playing a Falchion and gaining 6 life, probably. Probably putting it on. Okay. Coast is clear, boys. Let's do this. Boom. There's an argument to put it on one of these so it's not an alchemical blast range, which is damage-based removal that Combrei has access to, but I'm not going to play around that. Not sure why I'm not going to play around it. I'm just not. Alright, so we know he has a safe return up, plus 2 other cards. Cool. We conveniently have lethal due to Alk Blast here, which I am certainly going to go for. Shatterpaws and the death. Alright guys, we got one. We drew our Lethrai Falchion, a bunch of flyers, and we raced somebody. That's all we wanted to do. We got there, boys. Alright. I'm just going to queue up right now. I'm not even going to stop this video. That was nice and quick. Hey, speaking of nice and quick, yeah, let's keep this ball rolling. Oh, God. Let's see if we can get our revenge. Yeah, I'll keep this. It's a little power heavy, but these are good cards. Well, this isn't the best card, but these are good cards. We can put this on a flyer at some point or something. Find out. Alright. Alright, Mr. Blacob. See who wins the rematch. He is on a much better film deck than us, so... But hey, maybe he'll draw all of his bad cards instead of all of his good cards. If he has any bad cards. I have no idea. This card's at least okay. Hey, sure, you got it, dude. I don't really want to play Thornbeast here because sacking Stonescar Magus is going to be awesome, and I'm okay with using Lightning Strike on this Lethrai Ranger. So, yeah, that's what's happening. We can also wait on the Lightning Strike, but I don't see a point. Just use it here. We're going to be tapping out the next few turns. Boom. He wants to Dark Return it. That's fine. Sure. That's also fine. Okay. And I'm going to play Stone Scar Megas here. Card is awesome. Already got a nice juicy flyer as a target. Going to be the fact that we can trigger it next turn if we want to, or we can just beat down with it depending on what he plays. Gives us a lot of options next turn. Lethrai Ranger was also a nice draw. We might be able to set this up with... Oh! Okay. That's interesting. Sure. So we don't want to play this Ranger. See what he's working with. Oh, well that's a good hit. Maybe I just should be playing 2 Sabotage because my deck just has worse cards, so I might as well take the good ones out of my opponent's hands. So how do you want to approach this? I think we just attack with Swift Blade. And if he blocks, I only really give this -2/-2 unless he wants to set up 0 attack, which we're fine with, and then we can follow up with the Thorn Beast in either scenario. We're attacking with... yeah, I guess there's no downside really to attacking with the Megas in that scenario. They trade and this hits that anyway. Yeah, so now he's going to give this 0 power. But we can just sacrifice it to Thorn Beast. Seems fine. Doesn't have a Death Strike anymore, so we've got a 5/5 and he's got to deal with it. I think I'm okay with that scenario. Clears up the board for our Lethrai Ranger. Sure. No point in playing Sidearm that turn, and you know, all it does is leave us open to getting 2 for 1. Rather have the Gust available. Ah, excellent. Okay. So we... and we get to use our power efficiently. Something that costs 0? Excellent, excellent, excellent. And now we are pretty far ahead here. We just have bigger creatures and he's lower life. I'm not playing the Sigil. Oof! That's a good one. Ha! Alright, let's see what we get here. Yep. And again. Okay. Well, at least we dug through it. I don't feel like trading this for these 2 dudes. Especially if we end up finding something to deal with this Ice Sprite. Say I chain thing or whatever, Thry-Falchion. There's lots of reasons to want to keep this creature alive. And he's at 10. It's not at a point to start reaching for it. Maybe an argument that I use that Violent Gust unnecessarily. Don't think that's the case. Let's see here. So if I Feeding Time this can now attack. And he has no really good way of blocking it. Let's do that. Then the question is, do I attack with this? And I think the answer right now is no. Just have this play offense, this play defense. Yeah, do that. Even if he triple blocks, this guy can kill both of these and it's hit for... Yep, he can't even Dark Return the Ice Sprite, which is nice. Yep, so he takes 6. Alk Blast range. Not drawn that. And there's an argument here for attacking with the beast now, but I'm just going to continue to... You can just chump one thing here. Or he could have something. Playing the Blood Beetle, there's nothing really that punishes me for extending here. Like Lightning Storm doesn't kill my other guys anyway. This gets me an extra threat on the ground. And I'm just going to hit A here. He has to block these guys. If he has something to kill one of them, hey, I lose a beetle. What? Alright. Looks like our opponent's sitting on a bunch of air in hand. And I'm going to play this Gruon because it's also presenting lethal. Opponent has to have not even touch the Umbrum because it costs 8. Sweet! Revenge achieved, boys. We are now 2-2 on the Draft Dream. All right, I'll break this up here. I'll see you in the next match. Thanks for watching. Maybe we'll keep this rolling.